Now we continue with some one more problems on friction. So here the question is a body of mass 16 pounds. So this is the weight of a body which acts vertically downwards 16 pounds rests on an inclined plane of inclination 30 degree. Instead of alpha they have given the inclination to be 30 degree to the horizon. If a force 2 pounds acting up the plane is just if a force of 2 pounds which is acting up the plane means along the plane, that is this force 2 pound, it is just sufficient to prevent this body from sliding downwards. Then find the force in the same direction. We need to find another force P which is in the same direction as this force 2 pound, which will make this body moving up the plane. So in this case this force 2 pound is just sufficient to prevent the body from sliding downward, means the body has a tendency to move downwards. So in that case the force of friction mu r will act upward. R is the normal reaction perpendicular to the plane. 16, that is W here, is the weight which is equal to 16 pound. So the result part of this weight 16 pound along the plane and perpendicular to the plane will be 16 sine 30 degree and 16 cos 30 degree. So resolving the forces along the plane along and perpendicular solution, by resolving the forces along and perpendicular to the plane, what we get is these are the forces. So instead of mu r we will denote it by F, because force F here is called to mu r, that is the force of friction. So F plus, that is 2 pounds, is equal to 16 sine, that is along the plane, 16 sine 30 degree, where F here is equal to mu r. So this implies that F here is equal to 16 into sine 30 is 1 by 2. Bring this 2 to this side, minus 2. So you will get 8 minus 2, which is equal to 6 pounds. So F here is called 6 pound, which is just which is the force of friction. Now when when this body of weight 16 pound is in the position of moving up, then a force P is applied along the same direction. So you can refer to this figure 2 here. So this such that this body has a tendency to move down upward. So in that case we have the force of friction mu r or F, it will be acting downward. So the result part of the forces along the plane will be 16 sine 30 degree plus mu r or plus F, which is the force of friction, since the body has tendency of moving upwards by applying a force P along the same direction as we have applied in the case of that force 2 pound, which is just sufficient to prevent the body from sliding downwards. And the result part of this weight W here, that is 16 pounds along the plane, is 16 sine 30 degree, and perpendicular to the plane it is 16 cos 30 degree. So by resolving these forces we get along the plane here, resolving there in figure 2, this is figure 2, resolving the forces along and perpendicular to the plane, we get P here plus 16, sorry, not P here, F here, F plus 16 sine 30 degree is equal to P, because this and this are in the same direction, and R here is called 16 cos 30, but we just need the value of this P. So therefore this implies that P here will be equal, what is F? F is 6, we have got from that figure 1. 6 plus 16 sine of 30 degree, that is 1 by 2, will be 6 plus 8, which gives you 14 pounds. So this implies that the force P, which will be applied along the plane upward such that it will move this body upward, it should be equal to 14 pounds. So this is the required force that makes this body moving upwards.